Hey guys, and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be going over everything you need to know regarding the Arcane Mage for PvE in patch 7.1.5. First off, like most of you guys, I've actually been playing Fire since the start of the expansion, but with the recent changes I've decided to make the switch to Arcane because it seems like a more fun spec. It has a lot more mobility and amazing burst damage as well. So a lot of mages are considering making the switch over to Arcane. I think it's safe to say Arcane's going to be one of the stronger specs, but if you have better legendaries for the other specs, you might as well just stick with that. So let's get on to the stat priority, guys. Your main stat is going to be intellect, followed by mastery, crit, haste, then versatility. Having 16% haste will smooth out the gameplay a lot, so I highly advise you guys should hit that, but if not, just go for a heavy crit mastery build. In the end, it does come down to personal preference, just like anything around this game, but just mess around with things and see what you like to play with. So let's look at the talent build. In the first tier, you're going to want to take amplification for 100% of the time. In the next tier, you can either take Shimmer or Slipstream. I personally choose Slipstream because it allows for more mobility when casting. Moving to tier 45, you're going to want to pick Rune of Power. Rune of Power is always the best pick for Arcane Mages. Next tier, you're going to want to pick Charged Up, as it gives you 4 Arcane charges instantly every 40 seconds. In tier 75, best pick is going to be Chrono Shift for more mobility. And for the next tier, it's going to be Unstable Magic or Erosion. Personally, I like to choose Erosion. And finally, in the last tier, you're going to want to pick Overpowered 100% of the time. So let's get into the most important part of the video, the rotation. So to make things clear, I'm not the best Arcane Mage and my Arcane weapon is really not optimized. It's got not a lot of artifact traits in it, so my damage is going to be really weak compared to people who can pull this off at a high level and who has a really geared out Arcane spec. Arcane Missiles are going to do the most damage, and it's their priority above everything else, even Arcane Blast some of the times. So for the opener, guys, you're going to pre-pop, precast Mark of Luneth, Charged Up, Rune of Power, and use the macro put in the description. Use your 2 instant casts, dump any Arcane Missiles you have, they have priority during Rune of Power. Keep casting Arcane Blast until the end of Arcane Power, and keep all extra Arcane Missiles charges for the second rune. Now for the burst phase, guys. You want to Rune of Power for a second time, use your missile procs if you have any, and then keep casting Arcane Blast till you're out of mana. Don't forget to cast any missile procs you get during there, and then Evocation. Now after that you get into the conservation phase, so you want to stay around 60% mana, Arcane Blast around 3 to 4 charges, and Arcane Missiles 3 to 4 charges. Going into your mini burst phase, you want your Arcane Barrage, use Charge Up to get your stacks back, Rune of Power, Mark of Luneth, and Arcane Blast. If you get any procs, use them. Then you'll be in the little conservation phase, waiting for those big CDs to come off cooldown, like Rune of Power and your macro. And when they're off cooldown, you just want to burst everything again, meaning your Rune of Power and your macro as well. And use any missile procs if you get them, otherwise just use Arcane Blast. And after that, you just want to repeat your conservation phase into the mini burst phase and your big burst phase with all your cooldowns. So that's all for this video, guys. I hope it helped, and if it did, let me know in the comments below. Again, I'm not the best Arcane player, my weapon's really bad. So if you guys have any tips for anyone else, please leave them in the comments below. But I hope to see you in another video real soon. But until then, take care.